Agency has been here for over 25 years.
We're still a community bank that's there for you.
When you come in with your business plan, your vision, your idea, we can make it a reality.
I love seeing projects come alive for our clients.
We're real people helping real people.
We know you, and we're always happy to see you.
We build relationships. You're part of the BNC family.
We are part of the community.
It's what we're built on.
Yours truly, BNC.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
You remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zoom, zoom?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Inspections are free to ensure your vehicle is always in peak condition.
Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
Hi, I'm Agent Simon Irv Pro with CRSF. What is CRSF? We're the Cleanup and Restoration Special Forces.
Hoorah!
We're ServPro's first responders to your property's disaster. Admit it, you're no good at handling disaster alone. Like when you got dumped in high school by Janet Fillmore. She married 3-time world champion yodeler Jovan Bovic. With the Janet disaster, you didn't have a team. Now, you have a team. Elite ServPro operatives, highly trained in disaster cleanup and restoration. If it's fire damage, Agent Fred Iyer. From burnt to unburnt, he does that. But oh wait, it's water. Boom, Agent Winston Otter. He's been called the human sponge. But Simon, what about mold? Agent Marlon Old. He holds the world record for fastest mold remediation. And finally, Agent Smith. He's in charge of restoring your property to its original state. So if you sprung a leak, lit your curtains on fire, or your insulation looks like week old bagels, call ServPro.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day. So you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
This is gonna be the best day ever. You got me looking so fresh. I can't get no better. Baby, I'm a T-Rex, ready to rumble, ready to flex. I'm the king of the jungle. Gonna be the best.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Getting that perfect slice is satisfying, fulfilling, and rewarding too. But we don't do it for fun. We do it for fresh. Slice to order makes a sub above.
this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zzz, zzz?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics. Purchase 4 eligible Firestone tires and receive up to $120 in a prepaid Visa gift card. Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
The best part about working at BNC National Bank is developing relationships.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust.
Like our convenient online banking.
Along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
BNC has been here for over 25 years.
We're still a community bank that's there for you.
When you come in with your business plan, your vision, your idea, we can make it a reality.
I love seeing projects come alive for our clients.
We're real people helping real people.
We know you, and we're always happy to see you.
We build relationships. You're part of the BNC family.
We are part of the community.
It's what we're built on.
Yours truly, BNC.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
You remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zzz, zzz?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Inspections are free to ensure your vehicle is always in peak condition.
Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
This is gonna be the best day ever. You got me looking so fresh. I can't get no better. Baby, I'm a T-ready, ready to rumble, ready to flex. I'm the king of the jungle. Gonna be the best, best,
If it's fight.
You remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zoom, zoom?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics. Purchase 4 eligible Firestone tires and receive up to $120 in a prepaid Visa gift card. Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
Every 10 minutes, 3 people in the United States will die from a preventable incident. More people are dying on our roadways and in their homes than ever before, but that's where the North Dakota Safety Council can help. Safety is our mission, from the workplace to any place. We're a private nonprofit that offers more than 150 training courses that are dynamic, hands-on, and effective. From CPR and first aid to driver safety and even workplace violence preparedness, we want to make sure your loved ones come home safe each night. Go to ndsc.org to see how together we can make a difference.
Todd Domrey's Mackenzie Quintus back at Century High School as our Shields pregame show rolls on. Their shop sporting goods, hunting and fishing gear, clothing, and more at Shields of Minot and Bismarck. And just now, it's our playing of our national anthem. We'll be back with some starting lineups and the action tonight from Century. It's St. Mary's and Century in WDA volleyball after this timeout on the PSP Network.
In southwestern and south central North Dakota, on any given day at any given moment, a Dakota Community Bank and Trust customer is logging in or signing on to do their online or mobile banking. We believe that community banking can blend both the past with down-home customer service in-house and the future with modern banking conveniences and technology for our customers anywhere, like here or here, all while honoring our long-standing tradition of community-first oriented banking here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
Number 8, Logan Misley. Number 9, Adriana Buckman. Number 10, Madison Colleen. Number 11, Quinn Coast. Let's play volleyball.
I apologize for those technical difficulties, folks, as we had to get a sound figured out there. You probably missed most of our Shields pregame show tonight, where they offer you clothing, footwear, and gear for all your passions, from fishing to fashion. You probably heard us talking about the preseason poll that we showed you on the screen. Maybe you missed it, maybe you did. You probably heard that it's Todd Domrys and Mackenzie Quintus tonight from Century High School. Man, we were talking about so many good things, and maybe nobody even heard it.
You know, we got lots more.
Absolutely. All right. We are set for volleyball, Mackenzie, as we're going to recreate that pregame all the way throughout the course of the broadcast tonight, as St. Mary's comes into this one 5-2 overall, Century 7-1. Gabby Mann with our first serve of the night. Back row from Fridley, and here's a near side swing for Backman. That's dug out of there, set up for St. Mary's, now a free ball for Century. A little bit of confusion on the front line. Another swing for Backman, and that ricochets off of libero, and Century with another free ball. Set by Ding, swing by Backman, tools the block, saved by St. Mary's. Good rally for our first point of the night.
Oh,
and
good
then
block.
A return to sender.
Yeah, that was a nice rally and huge block there at the end. That was nice.
And Bauman, along with, it's preseason. We get a chance to get our rosters organized. Quinn Coast with the well-formed block, and Century on top, 1-0. Century with the serve. Roll shot for Josie Armstrong. Here comes Fridley. Set up there nicely for St. Mary's. Tip shot, Gerving. Oh, what a play.
Nice dig.
Little pancake. And here comes St. Mary's and
another
another
good
block.
That was a great block by Century. Some good defense on that play as well.
Fridley and Bauman again. Century's got that block. They got the block party going on early.
Yeah, it's big.
Sent over to the St. Mary's side. Ooh, there's a nice swing.
Oh, just out. That was a great pass by the defense. Oh,
Big hit by Mickey Messer, and now the officials converge, and they say that was tipped. Point to St. Mary's. Gerving back to serve for the Saints. Lexi, back row set up, and here comes Claire Bauman. Rifles it wide.
yeah, that one went long. She just needs to get on top of that and snap it down.
Boy, there's not too many young ladies that I've seen that have the hops that Claire Bauman has.
Yeah, she got up there.
She can elevate. Gerving serving with the score 2-2 here in set one. WDA volleyball action. Tip by Bauman. Another nice dig out by Armstrong. Fitterer, middle set. Bauman tips it across. And now here comes first swing of the night for Lydia Spees. Blocked by Coast onto the St. Mary's side. Tip across. Schweitzer. No, check that. That's Messer with the point.
Another good rally.
Yeah, there's been quite a few good rallies here. And you know, one thing we need to mention tonight is Century still dealing with injuries, as their first team All-Stater Logan Nisley out, but late word is that she may see some action tonight, folks, and that would be good for the Patriots, as there's a kill for Eden Fridley, and probably bad for St. Mary's, right?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
As she may get some frontline work into set two, probably won't see her in set one. Bauman on the serve. Spees with a dig. Sent across in the roll, shot by Messer. St. Mary's gets a backline swing. That's an easy dig out. One touch, two touches. Gerving from the back row. That's a good spot. Good dig, though. Century with a one-hander for Fridley. And now here comes a middle swing for Messer, and that's an attack error for St. Mary's.
Yeah, she's just had her approach was off there.
Good start. Been good rallies here No team really able to stack too many points together as the Patriots lead 4-3 on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. Nice serve by Bauman. Dug out, swing for Spees. Oh, and another block. That's 3 of them early on here for Century.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job on their block. St. Mary's is just going to have to make an adjustment to get around that.
St. Mary's has got to figure out those 3 different setting options and get away from that block if they can, but Century's sticking it to them right now, and that's going to be an ace. Off the hands of Koya Krenz. And now Bauman has stacked a few together, just like we said nobody had been able to do here as Century leads 6-3. And the Century student section engaged early on Hawaiian night.
They're on fire tonight.
Set by man, back set, swing. Century sends it over. Now here's a near side roll shot. Nicely done for Lydia Spees.
That was a good choice. It was wide open in there for her.
Yeah, they had the double team block again there, and Spees found the donut, right?
That's right.
Messer back to serve with the score 6-4 in favor of Century, and now you're going to get a net. Into the net goes Ding. That's Geneva Ding, the sophomore setter. As we didn't get a chance to set the lineup, so Century will do that after this point as Fridley tight to the net. Ding sets it back to Fridley. Dug out by Gerving. Set by man. Swing now for Spees. Sent back across by Century. Middle attack for Summer Schweitzer just into the game. Now here's Fridley. Hammers it home.
Got a little help from the net on that one.
Yeah, hit the tape and rolled across. Century with the seniors Claire Bauman and Haven Fitterer, the libero. Then you got Eden Fridley, Adriana Backman, Quinn Coast, and Geneva Ding is that starting 6 for Century. We'll set that St. Mary's lineup just a moment as that serve caroms off of Gerving. Now a free ball sent over by the Saints. Set and a push shot is short and an attack error for Century. Here's the starting 6 for the Saints as you got up front Lydia Spees and Lexi Gerving and Mickey Messer. And your setter is Gabriella Mann. And your libero, Koya Krenz. And Josie Armstrong, that final 6th person in the lineup for the Saints. Century on top, 7-6, and now Fridley tools the block, and a point for Century. And that makes it 8-6 in favor of the Patriots. Our thanks once again to Shields for bringing our pregame today. They offer sporting goods, hunting and fishing gear, clothing and more at Shields of Minot and Bismarck. And we had a conference there for the officials before we get a substitution. Did you see what that was, Mackenzie?
You know, I didn't. I'm not totally sure what they were talking about.
Early in the season, could have been a rotation, could have been something else they were just conferring on as a free ball sent over by St. Mary's, set by Coast, and a swing for Century. Now it's put across. Backman tries to tip it down. Tipped back across by Summer Schweitzer. Set by Fitterer. Running attack for Coast. Now it's back on the St. Mary's side. Schweitzer hammers it, but it's dug out by Fridley. Backman swings and it's blocked.
Great block by St. Mary's there, and lots of defense on that rally. That was a good one.
We could, I mean, you could go 4 or 5 sets and not see 6 or 7 blocks like we've seen already in the first 15 points here.
And the long rallies also.
Yeah. St. Mary's playing confidently as it's 8-7 in favor of the Patriots. Far side swing for Adriana Backman, and she tools the block.
Yeah, they just got to close that up there and just press over a little bit more. That looked good by Century.
Point for Century makes it 9-7. Good to have Will Weeder running the camera for us tonight on the PSP Network. Todd Domrey's, Mackenzie Quintus joining you tonight from Century High School. Tipped across by St. Mary's is Addison Kukowski, and now it's error, just a receive error for St. Mary's, gives Century the point. 10-7, Century on top. Set number 1, Fitterer, floating serve, near side, Gerving winds up, and that's into the net.
Yeah, I think they just need to push that out just a little bit further on that set.
Fitterer, the senior, sends another one across. Kukowski sets, Gerving, that time hammers it off the block of Madison Wolf, and that's a point for the Saints.
Yeah, they had a good pass, good set out there, and she swung hard and was able to use the block.
You know, that's the thing that I have no experience about, but man, if you're like an attack and you get confident with that swing, that's got to be a cool feeling, huh?
Oh, for sure. And when you're hot, you're hot.
Yeah, and we've seen, I did a couple St. Mary's games last year. Lydia Spees is the one that I've seen that really, when she gets it going, she's as good of a swing as there is in the WDA.
Yeah, and it's so fun to watch when they've got their approach down and they just swing through and it comes down so hard.
Krenz with the serve. Set, there's Bauman. Ooh.
And that was nice, and she gets up there. You said that, and she sure does.
Send it in, Claire Bauman.
That was pretty.
That was heavy. We'll just say that. Drop the hammer, says the Century student.
I know, right?
Century's Geneva Ding serves it across. Set for Kukowski, off the serve received by Gerving, and another block.
And that was good. She waited on that block, and, you know, because that set was just a little bit late and a little slower hit, but she got that block.
You know, one of the things we talked about in the pregame was just the uncanny success that Century has had of, 8 straight WDA titles, 5 of 6 State A titles, but yet St. Mary's is here with a team that brings back a ton of production from last year, i.e. 78% of their kills from a year ago. So this is a team that has brought back a lot of experience, and Century without a senior in Trahan and a senior in Logan Nisley, both kind of on the injured reserve, and we may see Nisley later tonight, but St. Mary's comes in here with a little bit of confidence, especially the nice 5-2 record in the crossover.
Yeah, they had a great weekend, and like I said, they're bringing back a lot of experience, and I think they're really excited.
And you're going to get Lexi Gerving into the net there. Little tight set for St. Mary's, and the point goes to the Patriots. On your BNC National Bank scoreboard, Century on top 14-10 here in set 1 as BNC Bank. Hey, folks, your life is busy. They make managing money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online at bnc.bank. There's an attack error for St. Mary's.
Yeah, she was being aggressive. They just got to get a pass, and then that'll help them out.
15-10, nice crowd tonight has filed in. This place was jam-packed when Century hosted Bismarck High in a 1-versus-2 matchup last year, as there's a hammer off the block there by Mickey Messer. Point for St. Mary's. Not quite jam-packed tonight, but still a good crowd. Gerving back to serve, and that goes wide. Service error, first one of the night for both teams. Is the serving's been good.
Yeah, serving's been really good, and Century did a good job there of following the ball, making sure it was out before giving up on it.
Knuckleball serve there by Bauman. Krenz saves it, bumped across by, man, deep in the corner. That might have been out. Instead, a swing for Fridley, and that goes long.
Yeah, that one could have been out. That was a good free ball and had it on a system.
Yeah, that shot by Mann to put that thing deep in that corner. It was kind of danged if you don't hit it, danged if you do, right?
Yep.
Century, couple nice touches. Big hit by Fridley, dug out of there by Messer. Set up by Wolf, check that Lee, and now a swing for Coast. St. Mary's back attacking. Spees paintbrushes a shot, now Fridley blocked and it goes out.
That was a good touch on that. They just got to turn their hands, get that ball in, but great defense by the, is that Messer in the back there, the middle back?
Yeah, Mickey Messer, she was a team leader in just about every category last year, an all WDA performer, led the team in kills, led the team in digs, led the team in blocks. That's a trifecta.
Yeah. Don't always see a middle back playing defense back there, but she's doing a good job.
Tip and roll shot there by Eden Fridley. Set up, Spees down the line. Nice spot.
That's a great spot. That's where you always want to go, is those corners. You want to keep it out of the middle and make your defense, or the opponent's defense, move.
I knew there was something tonight about the St. Mary's girls. They all looked alike. I saw them over here braiding their hair together before the match tonight. So I watched the crossover and I'm like, they all didn't look like this. So sometimes they do that. At least they got the same jersey numbers on, Mackenzie.
Yeah, that helps, huh?
Back row attack. Oh, and it rolls over for Gerving. Can Century save it? No.
That's a tough ball, but you win some, you lose some.
Good hustle there by none other than Logan Nisley, who has entered the game.
That's right.
And she is in the back row. Oh, man, we got all kinds of misinformation tonight. There's a block.
Well, I believe she's going to play back row all the games.
Oh, all the games. Okay, but
Yeah.
just front row.
Just front row for the second game.
Oh, okay. So that was not misinformation. It was just bad hearing on my part. 17-15, Century on top by 2. Fridley sent across by Erica Lee. Free ball for the Saints. Spees dug out by Nisley. Set, swing for Fridley. Spees. Oh,
she took advantage of that one.
Yep. The overpass by St. Mary's leads to a big kill there for Madison Wolf.
Yeah, I think as a hitter, you see those and you can't wait to put those ones down.
Put a little ball on a tee, wrapping on the gift.
That's right.
Century on top by 3. Tipped across by Schweitzer. Fitterer sets it. Backman. Dug out by Gerving. Spees tips it across. Tipped up by Coast. Swing now for Lee. And that's a kill.
That's a great spot to go to. The setter right there is a lot of times in transition, or they just don't play as much defense, and so that's a good spot to go to.
Yeah, if you're if you're picking your spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably a good spot to go in many occasions. Century by 4. See if the Saints can mount a rally here, as there was a shot into the net there for St. Mary's, or excuse me, for the Century Patriots. That's a point for the Saints, as it's now 19-16 here in set 1. Hey fans, Planet Pizza has been serving the Minot City, Magic City for 25 years. They got a laser tag playground, mouth-watering pizza, and you can order now at 852-7100. Planet Pizza, out of this world. Set and a swing, and that's a kill for Erica Lee of Century.
That's a great hit. She really swung hard on that one, and it went down.
Century by 4. As Fitterer back to serve for the Patriots. Haven sends it. Dug out by Messer. Middle tip for Schweitzer, and that's denied.
Yeah, that was tough. That was a tight ball, and when you got a double block like that, there's not a lot you can do with it.
Yeah, you really can't get it to the boundaries because it's so tight to the net, and you're going right into the defense's hands. There's a Hub International Insurance timeout on the court. Call Hub International Insurance today for all your personal and business insurance needs. Good to have Hub International and Josh Cattell, Michael Borman as a season-long sponsor on the PSP Network. Timeout on the court, Century on top, 21-16. Back after this break on the PSP Network.
PNC has been here for over 25 years.
We're still a community bank that's there for you.
When you come in with your business plan, your vision, your idea, we can make it a reality.
I love seeing projects come alive for our clients.
We're real people helping real people.
We know you, and we're always happy to see you.
We build relationships. You're part of the BNC family.
We are part of the community.
It's what we're built on.
Yours truly, BNC.
Hey fans, tonight's game brought to you in part by the UPS store. They're located on South Broadway in Minot. UPS store located in the Market Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs. Timeout St. Mary's, and that's an art form in some respects. As you had the timeout there by Saints coach Erica Traum, is hey, you call a timeout, get an immediate side out.
Yeah, that's right, and that's one of the things you're trying to do is ice the server, and they were successful with that this time.
Krenz will serve it into Adriana Backman. Bauman rips a shot off the block. Coast sends it, and it's tipped back across by St. Mary's. Now the Saints have a free ball. Kukowski sets it up. Wide side, pushed across there by Spees. Backman set up now for the Saints. Gerving, yes!
That was nice. They got it all the way out to her, and Century's block just wasn't closed up, and she got through it.
Lexi Grooving ricochets it off the block, and St. Mary's 2 straight. 21-18 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Koya Krenz floats it across. Backman, coast, Bauman, boom, but it goes long. And 3 straight. You know, if there's another sport that has more momentum in it than volleyball, I don't know what it is.
It's all about momentum in volleyball. It's like you've got it and you're going with it, and then you lose it, and the next team has it. But it's the game.
Yeah, I mean, it really is, right? I mean, especially when you get late set points like this, you know, 22-19, then you have a service error for St. Mary's. Geneva Ding sends it to Lydia Spees. 1 touch, set, Gerving, and that's into the tape. Lexi Gerving, the junior, got a lot of time last year, 4th in the team in kills a season ago. 23-19, the Saints closing in on set point, I should say, not match point, as it's a free ball sent over. Bauman, middle swing, and she finds the far sideline.
That was a good shot. It was a close one.
Went to the angle, did Bauman, and now we do indeed have your Serve Pro match point. Ding will serve it. Spees digs it. Set by Kukowski. Middle swing for Messer. Century outside Backman off the block. Set up again. Coast down the line. Ricocheting and saved by St. Mary's. Set up again. Bauman tips. St. Mary's saves. Krenz across. Fitterer. Wide side Backman. And she hit the net.
Yeah, she got the antenna on that one.
That's staying alive right there if you're St. Mary's.
Yeah, that's for sure. And so many good pickups. I mean, there's been so many blocks, but also super good coverage on those blocks. They're picking up a lot of those coming off.
Gabby Mann will serve for the Saints. Still a Serve Pro match point. Or set point, beg your pardon. Claire Bauman across. Gerving. Flat-footed spike attempt. Middle swing. Bauman again. Set up by Spees. Mann, back set, Armstrong. Cut shot down the line. Here comes Backman. Another dig by Spees. Gerving, roll shot across. Dug out by Ding. Back roll for Fridley. Sent over, and here comes St. Mary's. Middle swing for Messer. Dug out by Century. Backman, and that went in.
Oh.
It was on the line, I think. It was close. But there's your Serve Pro match point. Serve Pro 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire, water, cleanup, and restoration. It's Serve Pro brings you our match point. 25-20. Set 1 goes to the Century Patriots. We take a timeout. We'll come back with set 2 after this break on the PSP Network.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, LLC, doing business as Goss Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Getting that perfect slice is satisfying, fulfilling, and rewarding too. But we don't do it for fun. We do it for fresh. Slice to order makes a sub above.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust.
Like our convenient online banking.
Along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
In southwestern and south central North Dakota on any given day at any given moment, a Dakota Community Bank and Trust customer is logging in or signing on to do their online or mobile banking. We believe that community banking can blend both the past with down-home customer service in-house and the future with modern banking conveniences and technology for our customers anywhere, like here or here, all while honoring our long-standing tradition of community-first oriented banking here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
Hey, that first set intermission brought to you by Premier Chiropractic. Doctors Kirk Mason, Dr. Cody Haugen, Dr. Becky Perry-Domries can be found at premierchiropracticnd.com. Century on top, 1-0. And we begin set 2 from Lynette Olson Gymnasium at Century High School. Gerving bumps it across. Far side swing for Eden Fridley. Saved by Armstrong. And it's an overpass, tipped across there by Quinn Coast. Middle swing, and that's down for a tip. And it's in for Mickey Messer. I'm trying to think, we had a little audio problem at the beginning. What else were we talking about in the pregame that we need to revisit?
I think we know you're just touching on. Nobody's ever surprised when Century's voted number 1. The program is just, they've proved themselves. I think if they put 6 brand new players on the court, they'd get that respect of a number 1 team, just because they've got that good of a program.
Yeah. Jamie Zastapol has done just an unbelievable job. As I looked up her winning percentage last year, as there's a nice attack there with the Saints. And it's like in the 90 percentiles. Like she's won like 92%.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, it's like beyond like Bill Belichick or some of the best coaches you can think of in any sport. Jamie Zastapol is above that in many respects. As the Saints, nice dig there by Krenz, swing by Spies, saved by Fridley, bumped over across by Nisley, and now Messer sends it across for the Saints. Bauman rises and tools the block.
Block was there, just had to press on it a little bit more and came down right in front.
She swings hard.
She does.
That's as good a color commentary as I can give you right there. She just swings hard.
There's a lot of hard swingers. I mean, both teams are looking really good tonight.
Been a lot of good rallies as we're tied at 2 here in set 2. Messer, there's a backline attack for Bauman, and that goes long.
That was close, and those back row attacks are fun to watch when they get a hold of it.
Bauman's got this kind of wry grin on her face from that one. She knew she was close, but served by Messer, hit the tape, goes across, tipped across by Nisley. Set up for Armstrong on the wide side. Dug out by Ding, set by Coast, swing for Nisley. That's a kill for the senior Logan Nisley.
Oh yeah, second game she's in.
Yep.
Front row, getting a look at her.
She did not play the BPS crossover, as she had surgery done on both legs, as a matter of fact, here in the offseason. So they thought she'd be out until October, but here we are as the clock turns to September, as there's a Spies kill for St. Mary's. Here the clock is in September. And there's Logan Nisley on the court now, as you said, first set and maybe the third set tonight. I didn't even guess any other set. She's going to play back row, but in set 2 tonight, she'll rotate through the front row.
Yeah, that's got to be super exciting for them, especially if they weren't expecting her to come back until October. I mean, that's a long ways into your season.
Yeah, we had a scare in the pregame. If you were watching, folks, you maybe saw the senior for Century, Miley Trahan, went down with an injury in warm-ups. It didn't look like she landed on anybody, but she's coming off of an ACL injury. She's back on the bench as she got helped off, and it's got ice on it. She's not ready to return yet, but she was out warming up with the team as part of her rehab, and hopefully she is okay and didn't re-injure any of those lower extremities, as there's a roll shot and a kill for St. Mary's. Saints on top 5-4 here in set 2. Century leads 1-0. Hey fans, BNC Bank tonight with locations in North Dakota, Minnesota, Arizona. They provide you with banking and wealth management services for your business and family. BNC Bank brings you our scoreboard and all of our PSP Network broadcasts, as there's Erica Lee. Tips one off the block, and a point for the Century Patriots.
Yeah, that just went right off the top of those blockers' hands, and those can be hard to play defense on because they fall, and you're expecting a hard hit, and that's how some of them go.
Number of seniors that Century's had to replace here as, you know, the Patriots lost Macy Fridgen, Delaney Clark, who are all staters a season ago. Other contributors like Cameron Harder and others, you don't see that very often. A block goes long out the backside.
Yeah, I mean, she must have hit that pretty hard, and the block was there, but it went all the way out.
Yeah. Point for St. Mary's as Spees had a good hit on that one. Koya Krenz serves it. Set by Coase, swing by Bauman. Spees, Kukowski, now Messer. Yes.
That was nice. They were moving it, you know, with that back set, then the middle had to go over to there to block, and they just didn't get it closed up, and St. Mary's took advantage of it.
You know, that wasn't Mickey Messer. That's the younger Messer. That's Matea Messer, the freshman, got that one. So I was still right with Messer.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, they're sisters. They look alike.
It just was not Mickey. It was Matea. Free ball sent over by the Saints. Set, Fridley, swing, and she rifles it down. Eden Fridley, returner as a junior. She grew too. I don't think she was 6 feet last year, but.
Yeah, I ran into her in the hallway, and I just know who she is because I know her dad. And I'm like, she is much taller than I thought she was.
Yeah, I think her nickname is Turbo. I think Turbo sprouted up over the campaign in the spring and summer.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah. Near side swing for Quinn Coast off the hands of Krenz. And Century now trails by 1. No, they don't. We're tied up at 7. Hey fans, make sure you vote for this week's Jersey Mike's Player of the Week on the PSP Network Facebook page. Jersey Mike's, they're a sub above. Oh, there's a big hit. That time it was Mickey Messer.
That's right.
Yeah, been good rallies, been good attacks. Not a lot of unforced errors, I would say, tonight.
No, I mean, I think it's been really clean volleyball for the most part. The rallies have been so exciting, and I mean, the points have been earned.
I think if you talk to Coach Zastapool and, of course, broadcaster jinxed him, as there's a service error, and head coach for the Saints, Erica Traum, I think they'd be happy with the type of play that we've seen here through 1 set and a half.
Absolutely, I would agree. I think, you know, that the Saints are hanging in there with them. They're obviously right in this game. They were in the last game, and it's been good volleyball.
The down judge tonight. I think that's what you call that one, right? Down judge?
Yeah. I think she was letting a few fans know they're not in the right spot.
Yeah, you can't sit in the end zone in that spot, so.
For the safety of the fans and the players.
Yep. Fridley will serve it across for Century. Back set. Hey, nice play.
Great spot. That's a tough hit to defend, and that's a good spot for that.
Little slide by the middle Messer there, and nice set by Gabby Mann, and a kill for Mickey Messer. Lexi Gerving back to serve for the Saints. They lead 9-8. Bauman, nice dig by Krenz, close to the net, over across on the Century side, tipped by Nisley, and now a free ball. Man, I'm going to say that's
that was tough. She was kind of coming up from, it was awkward in transition there and just didn't quite get under the ball.
Yep. Carried it a bit, and we're tied at 9. Bauman back to serve here in set 2. Dig by Gerving. Messer, flat-footed hit across by Spees. Nisley, cut shot. Comes back to Spees, and that's down. Lydia Spees with the kill for St. Mary's, and they lead 10-9. Hey fans, Prestwich Orthodontics is specializing in braces and Invisalign for all ages. You can call them at 851-2646 or visit them online at mynotbraces.com today. Big hit.
Big hit and great dig.
Big dig by Mickey Messer now. Good back row read there by Messer as that goes long.
Yep.
And the Saints have stacked 2 straight here. They lead 11-9. Mickey Messer back to serve. Serves it to Nisley. Set to Ding. Swing for Coast. And the answer there for St. Mary's and a side out for the Patriots.
Yeah, she got right around that block there.
Quinn Coast. A lot of new names for Century. Just 3 seniors on this year's club, and they graduated a lot of seniors last year. Check that, 4 seniors in this year's team, but they graduated a ton of seniors. So a lot of new girls out in the court this year, except for this gal, Logan Nisley, who had that kill attempt blocked. Now Backman, one of those new faces for the Patriots, sends it over. Josie Armstrong, yeah, it was blocked, and St. Mary's can't dig it out.
Yeah, it was a good touch off of that, but those are tough.
You heard me right there. That's my growing up 15 miles from the Canadian border. They can't dig it out. It just comes out sometimes,
yeah,
Mackenzie.
You know, I'm from up north as well. It happens.
I've been up on the roof all day. Oh, boy, we can digress into any topic we want right here. Hey, welcome to the broadcast team, by the way. I don't know if folks heard about this in the pregame, but Mackenzie Quintus, the Berthold and You Mary volleyball product, maiden voyage tonight. Color commentary with us on the PSP network, so doing a great job. Thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me. Yes, this is something new. I've never done this before, but I've played a lot of volleyball, and I love the game, so I'm excited to be here and watch some really good volleyball.
Yeah, it has been really good as Geneva Ding there gets the kill for Century, and now Century has scored 4 straight. They lead 13-11. Back and forth we go here in set 2. The Century Patriots up 1-0. Armstrong sends it over to Fitterer. Middle swing for Ding. Good dig there by Gerving. Bumped by Mann, and a back row hit for Messer. Now Backman hits it into the net. An attack there for the Patriots.
Like you said, there haven't been a ton of errors. I mean, everybody's been, for the most part, earning their points.
Adriana Backman with the attack error, and now you get Addison Kukowski back to serve for the Saints. Floats it across. Near side roll shot there for Nisley. Kukowski back set. Messer down the line. Fitterer kept it alive, but Century couldn't get it over. Good hustle, just couldn't finish the save.
Yeah, just out of system there and a little miscommunication.
The Saints stacked 2 in a row, and we're tied at 13. Fridley with the dig. Backman pushes it across. Set near side for Spies. Dug out by the libero Fitterer. Backman goes long. And St. Mary's, after Century had scored 4 straight, the Saints answer with 3 straight.
Yeah, when I was watching them over the weekend, Addison here, she comes in and she has a good serve. Well, I just jinxed her.
Broadcaster jinx.
Shoot, I'm sorry.
On your opening night, your maiden voyage, it works for everybody, Mackenzie.
Well, I will try not to do that again. But she does. She has a really good serve. She comes in and she can rattle off a few for them.
Set by Kukowski, Messer, and that went into the net.
Yeah, that didn't get over.
So Matea Messer, freshman in the lineup for the Saints. The attack error, and Logan Nisley back to serve for Century. Patriots lead 15-14. Good action here in set 2. Middle hit for Summer Schweitzer, and that goes wide. No, tipped wide, and so it'll be a point for the Saints.
Yeah, that one went off the block for sure.
Hi fans, Roger Ward Moving and Storage. We're proudly helping the region with moving and storage needs since 1942. Find them online at rogerwardmovingandstorage.com. Big swing and another one. Jinx, jinx, double jinx.
That's the second one we've seen tonight where they hit it so hard the block just goes all the way out of bounds.
Well, I don't watch a ton of volleyball, but we did a handful of games last year and now this year, and the 2 times that's happened is the only 2 times I've seen it. So twice in the same night. That time it was a point for the Century Patriots. Nisley back row, and that goes long.
That can happen easily on those back row attacks. You just got to put some extra snap on that wrist.
Minor after game, we'll have our post-game show brought to you by Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads. Coast Bauman.
Oh, my goodness. That was a great play. Fridley had a super good pass to the setter there, and she went into the middle faking as she was going to go into hit, and she held the block there, and then who was that on the outside that hit it?
Bauman.
Bauman, yes, of course, because she got way up there. That was an incredible hit.
That was, as you said, oh my goodness. That was really good. Set for Fridley. Off the block and down again as Century scores 2 tricks. Talk about the communication on that big hit that Bauman just had a minute ago, because you could hear somebody saying line, right? Because your teammate can see that as you're coming up for the attack.
Yeah, for sure. They can tell, if the blockers are kind of pulling in a little bit, then the line is open. And, that's a big thing about volleyball is communication. And if you see something that's open, you communicate it. You tell your player or your teammates what's open. Let them know where the shot is that can get the point.
Yeah, and a big hit there by Lexi Gerving. And in today's day and age, with kids, digging into their phones and everything else, communication, I talk to coaches about this all the time. It is a battle for them. Even for kids on the court and just interpersonal type stuff, they have really got to coach kids on how to do that.
Yeah, I never even thought about that, but you're so right.
It is. It's kind of a lost art almost with kids being able to do that in a high-pressure type of situation. I guess shouldn't say high pressure, but a pressure
18,
situation.
18 against the Patriots.
Yeah. You're right. That is pressure. Here we go. Fridley into the net. And the Saints stack a couple together. They lead 19-18 here in set 2. Century won set 1, 25-20, and we get a Jamie Zastapool timeout brought to you by Hubbard National Insurance. They're located at 4204 Boulder Ridge in Northwest Bismarck. We break. Set 2 is a good one. Saints lead on your BNC Bank scoreboard, 19-18. We're back after this timeout on the PSP Network. Good to have Will Weeda running the camera for us tonight on the PSP Network. Other action tonight in the WDA volleyball slate. You got Dickinson at Minot. We also have that game for you tonight on the PSP Network. You can go to youtube.com, search for PSP, find it, or go to psp.network and click Watch Live. You'll find it that way as well. Williston at Watford City. Jamestown at Legacy is Turtle Mountain at Bismarck High, and there's Claire Bauman big time again.
Yeah, I can't get enough of that. That is just so fun to watch. Hey, you don't sneak too much by Jamie Zastapool. You're down 19-18 in set 2. You're going to run a good side-out play, and that's exactly what Century did right there. Oh, shoot.
Now you get a service error for Eden Fridley, and the Saints crawl back up on top 20-19.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity for the Saints. They got to get the ball over the net and be ready for it to come back and get this point here.
Lexi Gerving will do the honors for the serve. Fitterer. Now to Nisley. Dug out by Krenz. Overpass. Bauman tips it down. Now the Saints get a middle run swing and a point for Mickey Messer. And the confidence growing for these St. Mary's Saints here in set 2.
Yeah, it sure is.
Century, we mentioned the pregame. You maybe heard it, didn't you? They're 7-1 in the season. Their lone defeat to West Fargo Cheyenne in the BPS crossover. This is the Patriots' first WDA contest. St. Mary's, check that, Century's second WDA contest. They beat Watford City. There's a swing for Nisley and little back row miscommunication there for St. Mary's.
Yeah, they just wasn't quite sure who was taking that one.
St. Mary's 5-2 overall. This is their first WDA contest, Century's second WDA contest. Saints losses in the crossover to North and West Fargo Cheyenne. Oh, Claire Bauman. There's a lot of people yelling out on that one.
Yeah, that one was going to be close, but
Gerving kept it alive. Now was sent over by the Saints. Nisley pushes it across. Free ball for the Saints. Near side, Spees tools the block. Saved by Ding. Set up for Nisley. Blocked by the Saints. Mann kind of mistimed that for Armstrong.
She did a good job of getting that over the net, though, and aggressively.
Dug out by Gerving. Middle swing for Messer. Yes!
That was a nice quick set, and she put it down.
I love it. You know, when they get those middles going with those just little touch quick sets, that is really hard to defend.
And it's just so fun.
And we get another Hub International timeout on the court. You can contact your local Hub agents, Josh Cattell, Michael Borman, for your personal and business insurance needs. 22-20 in set 2. St. Mary's leads by a couple. We're back after this break on the PSP Network.
Remember where this goes?
I don't know. Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zoom, zoom?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics. Purchase 4 eligible Firestone tires and receive up to $120 in a prepaid Visa gift card. Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
St. Mary's at the service line, leading 22-20 here in set 2. Century leads 1-0. Running set by Geneva Ding, and a free ball sent over by Century. Josie Armstrong with the swing dug out by Fitterer. Here's Nisley. Into the body of Gabby Mann. And a point for the Patriots.
I mean, I think that was the right call, but I was talking to Tia Streeter before the game, and she was informing me of a new rule where she said that every first contact, anything goes. But, I mean, I think that was a carry.
It almost looked like it hit her in the arm. And
yeah, it just kind of hung there.
That
was a nice spot.
Nice spot, exactly, for Lydia Spies. Confident swing there for the senior, and the Saints lead 23-21. Kukowski back to serve. And there's going to be an ace. No, not yet. Off the basketball standards, but a free ball for the Saints. Kukowski sets it up. Spies again off the block. Saved by Coast. Fitterer. Now Nisley bumps it across, and it's out.
Good job following that ball, and that was a great serve by the Saints there. I think in this instance, the basketball hoops kind of helped the Patriots.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, here we go. Serve pro match point. Set point, beg your pardon, not match point yet. Back set for Nisley. Free ball for the Saints. Kukowski, middle. Schweitzer blocked. Dug out by Gerving. Fitterer sets it up. Backman pushes it across. Kukowski, near side Spies, down the line.
And the Saints are excited.
And the Saints take set 2, 25-21. Your Serve Pro set point. They got 24/7 emergency service. That's Serve Pro for fire and water cleanup and restoration. Set 2 is in the books. Century wins set 1, 25-20. Saints return the favor in set 2, 25-21. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with set 3 after this timeout on the PSP Network.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
In southwestern and south central North Dakota, on any given day at any given moment, a Dakota Community Bank and Trust customer is logging in or signing on to do their online or mobile banking. We believe that community banking can blend both the past with down-home customer service in-house and the future with modern banking conveniences and technology for our customers anywhere, like here or here, all while honoring our long-standing tradition of community-first oriented banking. here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
You remember where this goes?
I don't know. Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zoom?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Inspections are free to ensure your vehicle is always in peak condition.
Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
Get set for set 3 here from Century High School tonight. Well, our research team just figured out for us that last year, the St. Mary's Saints, who, oh, by the way, had a nice season, 22-18, made it through the WDA tournament, got to the state tournament, lost all 3 games of state. Good young team, though, gained valuable experience. And, hey, Mackenzie, last year, the St. Mary's Saints were swept in both matchups with Century 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, I think that taking that last game has got to be a huge confidence booster, as you said. And, I mean, this is Century. You took a game off them, and you didn't do that at all last year.
Yeah, on their home court, nonetheless.
That's right.
Yeah, and you could tell by the reaction in that kind of little post-set celebration. That was important for the Saints' psyche, I would say.
I would say so, yes.
We'll see how the defending champions respond here as Bauman's kill attempt is denied. Gerving rises, takes one off the tape. Backman off the shoulder of St. Mary's is Koya Krenz, and it can't be saved by the Saints.
That's what we kind of like to call a circus ball sometimes. It's just kind of crazy, but that's how it goes.
That's a new one. I like that. Can I write that one down?
Sure, yeah.
And use that in a broadcast
yeah, you
sometime?
can have it.
Circus ball. Can I even go after the it happens like that? Can I go?
Yeah, I mean, I think that'd be great.
Okay, all right. I just want to see where the boundaries are. Ooh, there's the boundary. Claire Bauman bangs one home again. Century leads 2-0 early on here in set 3. Hey, fans. Northern Plains Heating and Air has got 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts, and they're proud to bring you tonight's game. Krenz now Spees. Messer sends it over, and it's a free ball for the Century Patriots. Fridley down the line. Dug out by libero Krenz. Off the net for Messer. Century can't save it.
That was a good try on that one.
Yeah, good hustle by both Quinn Coast and it looked like Geneva Ding. First point of the third set for St. Mary's. Nice serve there by Gerving.
That's great serve.
Bauman cranks and hits again. Well, she is racking up the kills.
She sure is, and she hits hard, holy moly.
Claire Bauman, the senior, the returning all-WDA performer from a season ago for the Century Patriots. Century leads 3-1. Bauman, deep serve. Messer tipped across by Mann, blocked by Century. Now a ball is tipped off the kill attempt for Josie Armstrong. That's a point for the Saints.
That was a nice set there by Mann. It looked a little bit tight, but she got up and jump set it back there to Josie, and she put it down. Or, well, actually, she didn't put it down. She used the block, and it was good.
Oh. And a service there for Matea Messer. Oh, check that. Mickey Messer. Boy, they got to get different numbers than 19 and 16s, especially if they're sisters like that. One of them's got to be in the 20s.
Yes, that would help, huh?
Yes, it would. Century serves it. Spees with the kill attempt. Now Fridley off the block. And a little grab and a chuck and a toss there by St. Mary's. Going to give Century the point.
That was a good try trying to get it out of the block. Those are tough to dig out, but she was going for it.
Quinn Costa Jr. back serving. Gerving with the dig. There's Mann. Middle hit for Schweitzer. Back row attack for Nisley down the line. Ooh, nice dig there by Mann.
That was a great dig.
Near side Spees with a cut shot. Coast sets it up. Tipped across and down. Nice play from Madison Wolf.
Yeah, that was a really nice tip. She got it just right over the block, and it was nice and short. It's hard for the defense to get there.
And you get an early timeout here for Erica Traum and the St. Mary's Saints. As always, brought to you by Hub International Insurance. Hub is a leading North American insurance brokerage. We break set 3. We're one set apiece. Century leads the Saints 6-2 here from Century High School.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust,
Like our convenient online banking.
along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Good to have you tuned into the PSP Network tonight. Todd Domrys, Mackenzie Quintus. Reminder, we got football action for you tomorrow night. Doubleheader, Minot at Legacy, Bismarck High at St. Mary's. Doubleheader in WDA football. Messer will send it across. Middle swing for Lee. Tipped once, twice, and now out by St. Mary's.
That was a nice set by Century as well. It was one of those quick ones that it looked from here anyways that was kind of between the middle and the outside. We're got to catch our block off guard.
Century leads 7-2. Schweitzer set it tight, and Spies couldn't come flying in and tip it over, and it's a attack error there by the Saints.
Yeah, the Saints need to just settle down, get a good pass, and get out of this rotation here.
Gerving, can't return it. And that's an ace for Quinn Coast. It was an early timeout already for Erica Traum because she kind of felt that, hey, we had a high at the end of set 2, and all of a sudden we don't have the level that we had in set 2.
Yeah, exactly. She didn't want to lose that momentum that they had from game 2, and I mean, this game is still early. They can crawl back in, but they got to get going here.
Tipped across by Spies. Nice play. Found the donut.
Yep, that's right, the donut.
And a well-needed point there for St. Mary's. Kukowski will come on to serve for the Saints. 9-3, Century on top here in set 3, and we're tied one set apiece. Nisley with the dig. Coast with the set. Fridley with the swing. Off the block. Point Century.
That's a good swing by Fridley, and block just must have been out of place on that one and went straight down.
Fridley gets the block, and now Eden will go back to serve. Touch 1 for the Saints. Touch 2. Spies long. No tip, and it'll be a point for the Century Patriots. Reminder after the game, after the match tonight, we'll have our player of the game brought to you by Sport Clips. Also, as part of our post game, we'll have our move of the game brought to you by Jobbers Moving and Storage. Matea Messer sends it across. Fridley bumps it, and a point.
That was a nice off speed by Fridley there to put it, as you said, right in the donut. They got a piece of it, the Saints did, but just wasn't on target.
Century is mad this set.
Yeah, you're right.
12-3 Patriots. Oh, and Fridley into the net, makes it 12-4. Next volleyball action for us on the PSP Network will be on the air next week. Minot at Legacy, that's September 8th, and then following that we'll have Bismarck High at Century. That should be a good one. The top 2 teams in the coaches poll. Any media polls have not came out yet, but those could be your number 1 and number 2 teams in the state. As Bismarck High returns a lot of firepower, as St. Mary's gets a point and a kill there for Lexi Gerving.
Well, on top of that, crosstown rivals, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That
it's got to be a big game anytime, no matter what.
That was raucous last year when the Saints and the Patriots played right here at Century High School. And I watched the game when they played down at Carlgard as well. Backman had her shot blocked, and then Schweitzer tried to take advantage, but she sent it long.
Yeah, she looked like she was under the ball on that one.
Summer Schweitzer, the junior, couldn't finish that one, and now it's Haven Fitterer for Century, and that's an ace. Couldn't be dug out by the back row of the Saints, and Century is up by 9, 14-5 here in set 3.
Yeah, I think same plan. They just need to sit back and get a good pass here. That will help a lot.
Fitterer with the serve, near side, Gerving, and it hit the antenna.
Oh. I think he wants to talk to her about it.
I think the question is going to be is, when did it hit the antenna? Was it on the spike, or was it on the tip by the defense?
Right.
We'll let the officials sort that one out. As minor at the game, we mentioned that Planning Team Financial Advisors post-game show. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work towards financial freedom. Also brought to you by Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Get the famous 99. Dug out by the Saints. Gerving rises, dug out by Fridley. Backman with a roll shot, good placement. And Adriana Backman gets the point for Century. I bet you've had the 99 at Shots Crossroad.
I have not.
See, I never had either. I've had other stuff there that's been really good, but I didn't even know what the 99 was, and I had to have the PSP guys explain it to me.
So what is it?
Oh, yeah, it's like a hash brown breakfast with different stuff. It's supposed to be really good.
It sounds like I need to go try it.
I probably didn't do it justice there. Sorry, Shots Crossroad folks.
Hash browns and breakfast.
Yeah. Yeah. Attack air for the Century Patriots. And I get a new rotation in there for the Saints with Century on top 16-6.
All right, they need to rattle off some points here.
Koya Krenz floats it across. Set by Coast. Bauman tools the block.
Yeah, she was there. She just needs to press over and push that block down.
Bauman looks like, she rises up to have a kill attempt. She's got more time to think about it than other players.
Yeah, that's a good point. She's got a lot of time up there.
So
she can probably see the whole court. Oh, I think this is open.
Yeah.
Well, just go there.
It's a little rare error there as Adriana Backman into the nets. Attack error for Century as the Saints get a point. They're down 17-7, and they'll send Gabby Mann back to the service line. Century by 10 here in set 3. Gabby Mann, knuckleball serve. Touch 1, touch 2. Bauman lets it rip, and that one almost hit the bottom tape.
Yeah, that was, an out-of-system ball, and that bump set was really high and off the net. Those can be tough.
Mann, the leader in aces last year for St. Mary's, sent the floater across that time. Ooh. Bauman didn't miss that one.
Nope, she got all of that one.
Missed time on the last one. Great timing on the second chance.
Yep, she wasn't going to do that again.
Century still on top by 10 as you get Logan Nisley. I like when teams, they give the numbers out and tell the girls what spot to serve into.
Yeah, that, I think is something that new fans to volleyball don't realize. And I was watching the games this weekend, and I had my 7-year-old with, and she's like, Mom, what are the girls looking at when they serve? And I said, well, the coach is telling them what zone to serve in. And, that's a whole part of the strategy of volleyball as well, is your coach is going to tell you where to go with that serve and to a certain person who they think might not get you a good pass.
Yeah, because they scout these teams so well, and they know, okay, who's the best serve receive, and they're going to serve away from them and do different things like that, and they get a little sense of what's going on. And every team that I've seen in the WDA just about does it too. So.
Oh, yeah.
Nisley got a kill on that last one, a back row attack. Now here comes a middle swing for Messer. And it's going to be a point for Century. Didn't go over the net. 4 hits for St. Mary's. 20-8. The defending champs flexing some muscle here. And Erica Trom is going to burn a timeout. That's a Hub International Insurance timeout on the court. They're located at 4204 Boulder Ridge Road in Northwest Bismarck. We'll break set 3, Century cruising. They lead 20-8 over St. Mary's.
BNC has been here for over 25 years.
We're still a community bank that's there for you.
When you come in with your business plan, your vision, your idea, we can make it a reality.
I love seeing projects come alive for our clients.
We're real people helping real people.
We know you, and we're always happy to see you.
We build relationships. You're part of the BNC family.
We are part of the community.
It's what we're built on.
Yours truly, BNC.
Todd Domrys, Mackenzie Quintus, back at Century High School. Good to have you tuned into the PSP network tonight. Century looking to go up 2-1 as St. Mary's somehow gets that over. Ding sets it up. Fridley goes long. Lexi Gerving, the junior, back to serve. Nisley gets it to Ding, now to Fridley. Touch one for Spees, now back to Spees, and she caroms it off the block for a point. I think the Saints would be well served. It's been a kind of a quieter night for Lydia Spees. She's had some big nights already for St. Mary's here, the senior. Fitterer with the dig out there. Fridley got too tight to the net, tried to do the thumb down cutter, but she couldn't get it with the tough angle.
Yeah, that one was just a little off.
I learned that last year. I don't remember who taught me that, but that was, I think it was Jenny.
I think it was Jenny because I heard her talking about that on
the thumb down cutter. I had no idea what she was talking about.
You know, I kind of hadn't heard that one either, but I knew exactly what she was talking about. I just never heard it explained like that. I'm like, well, that makes sense.
See, I'm a good student.
Yes, you certainly are.
Well, and Jenny's a pretty good teacher.
I was just going to say that.
Good rally here. Ding, back set, coast. Dug out by Krenz. Try to do a little tip set. Another swing for Fridley. Back on the Century side. Now a roll shot for Fridley. Mann sets it up. Krenz now back row. Gerving. Ooh, big hit.
That's a nice one.
Can Century keep it alive? Yes.
Right.
Bumped across. Free ball, Saints. Middle hit. Messer. Dug out by Ding. Oh, now Century almost had miscommunication. Another free ball for the Saints. Mann near side Spees. Off the block. Dug out by Gerving. Back to Spees. Tips it across. Bauman, Ding, here's Fridley. Rolls it, saved by Spees. Set by Mann, swing by Armstrong. Wow, this is a rally. Coast down the line.
And that was a great spot. Like we said before, those corners are hard to defend, and that's where you want to go. That was a great rally.
A lot of good action.
So much action.
Century up by 10. 21-11, and senior Claire Bauman back to serve. Dive bomb serve there for Bauman, and tipped back to the Saints side. Roll shot by Spees. Not a man, not Armstrong, and an attack error goes to Century.
St. Mary's just felt a little off that whole rally. They were just battling to get the ball over, and Century was there with the block every time.
Bauman, first touch by Spees, now back to Lydia. Off the block. Century slowed that one down. Now Fridley bangs one down the line for the point. Tools the block, tipped out by the Saints, and Century's closing in on a serve point, or a serve pro match point. Not match point. I got that wrong every time. Serve point, serve, oh boy, here we go. What'd you say, circus ball? Circus broadcasting?
There you go.
Free ball for Century. Bauman, Ding, quick middle, and Erica Lee got it down. And now we do indeed have a serve pro set point. I just had to slow down.
Well, it is kind of a tongue twister.
Yeah, it is. It's also the serve pro red zone in football, and the team gets it in the red zone. So
it's a little easier to say.
Adapted it into volleyball as well. Served by Bauman, Josie Armstrong. Century can close out set 3 right here. Fridley,
that was a great set. It was right where she wanted it, and she put it down.
Yep, got right to the toenails of Koya Krenz. She couldn't dig it out, and Century, boy, they take the scores off fast. What was that, 25 to 11? I think it was, yeah. I didn't even have a chance to look up, and it was already off there. So
they're on their game down there.
Century wins set 3, 25-11. And Century takes a 2-1 lead. We will have set 4 after this timeout on the PSP Network. Good to have you tuned in to this WDA girls volleyball broadcast. Back to Century High School after this break.
The best part about working at BNC National Bank is developing relationships.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Great smiles come from Vibetta Orthodontics. Vibetta Orthodontics is a certified Invisalign provider. Invisalign fits your budget and your lifestyle. Braces for children, teens, and adults with affordable monthly payments. Schedule your complimentary consultation and exam by logging on to VibettaOrthodontics.com or by calling 701-839-6010.
Great smiles come from Vibetta Orthodontics.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, LLC, doing business as Goss Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Well, St. Mary's took set 2. Century came back with a vengeance there in set 3. Now we'll see what transpires in set 4. As we're early in the WDA campaign, as we mentioned, this is St. Mary's first WDA contest. It is Century's second as the Patriots defeated Watford City in their WDA opener. And the contrast to the two teams, I went back and looked and see, just from a kill standpoint, Century lost 82% of the kills from last year. St. Mary's, on the other hand, returned 78% of the kills from their team last year. So
that's an interesting stat.
I'm a numbers jockey, so stuff like that.
Yeah, I like that though.
Stuff like that gets me into the contest as there's a kill for the Century Patriots. Coast took that one down the line for the winner. St. Mary's took set 2, and since then, Century's outscored them 26-11.
Yeah, they came back and said, I don't think that's going to happen again.
Another block out the end zone. Are you kidding me?
And if the doors were open, that would have went out the door.
That's 3 of those tonight. That time, Alexi Gerving just let it rip. 1-1 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Fridley sets it up to Ding, and then Claire Bauman.
That's as pretty of a volleyball as you can get. Good pass, good set, and then she slammed it down.
She pile drives that one right inside the back line, and Bauman again leading the team tonight in kills. Boy, I didn't have supper before I came tonight, so all of a sudden somebody just walked back with some,
taco in a bag, it smells like to me.
Some nachos or a taco in a bag or something. And that has got my nostrils engaged. I think it is. Got nice trays for their taco in a bag this year.
Yeah.
Usually it's actually in a bag, right?
So I guess you would call it maybe a walking taco?
There you go. There you go. 2-2, Gerving with the serve. Nisley, touch 1, touch 2, and then Bauman did a little teeter-totter and then came out on a point for Century.
So, that was a great pass by Nisley. I'm a defensive player, and so I just noticed those. It was a really pretty one.
Bauman serves it across. Set up for the Saints, and Spees, yes. Boy, she's been good in that spot.
Yeah, she got right through the block there. It's hard to tell if it was closed or not, but, I mean, she got through it.
St. Mary's got Grace Grimm out there. Her first rotation of the night. She'll come off now, and Matea Messer back on. And her sister Mickey Messer back in the service line. Floats it short. Saved by Erica Lee. Set up now for Fridley. Ooh, nice cross shot there as Fridley went near side for the kill. Century, yeah, they're pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
they just do a lot of things well. I mean, there's really no glaring deficiencies for this team once again.
No, yeah, they just have a good, well-rounded group, and they rally around each other. You can tell they came back in that third set and were like, okay, let's do this.
Josie Armstrong tooled the block there for the Saints. That Josie Armstrong, I got a kick out of her. 5'5", and she gets a lot of swings.
Yeah, and she is productive swings too. She's a great asset for their team.
Absolutely. Coast with the set. Fridley rides one off the block. And that's another kill for Eden Fridley. Fridley back on the service line. Set up for Summer Schweitzer. Fitterer to Coast. Tip shot is down for Adriana Backman.
Yeah, Kukowski was there on that one. She's got to move her feet just a little bit more and pop it back in.
Century on top 6-4. Set 4. 2-1. The Patriots have a lead. Back row hit for Mickey Messer. Coast with the set. Middle swing, Erica Lee. Oh, found the line. Good spot.
That was a great spot. It was wide open for them.
A lot of those middles have been open tonight. You know what I mean? They haven't had a block in front of them, and both teams, when they've went middle, they've had success. 7-4. Patriots stack a couple on the Fridley serve. Messer, Kukowski, Schweitzer. Tipped and kept alive by Century. Fridley from the back row. Messer, Kukowski, Schweitzer again off the block. Yes.
That was a good swing. Those can be tough. It's kind of an awkward angle when it's coming in like that, but she did a good job of getting it over the net, and the block wasn't able to put it back.
Hey fans, tonight's game brought to you by Planet Pizza. They're proudly serving the Magic City for 25 years. Got the 30-inch Galactic Pizza. Planet Pizza's out of this world. Spees with the serve. Free ball sent over by Erica Lee. Kukowski, middle swing again. That one's blocked. The block party for the Patriots. Lee and Madison Wolf did the honors. Fans, tonight's game also brought to you in part by Northern Plains Heating and Air. Find them online at northern-plains.com. Gerving.
Oh,
ooh.
That was a great dig. It was a hard swing.
Backman pushes it over. Nice save by Messer. Kept alive by Coast. Fitterer, bump set. Backman tipped at the line. Sent across Gerving. Roll shot. Coast. Gerving kept it, or check that. Fridley kept it alive. Tipped up by Messer. Now a swing for Schweitzer. Paintbrushes it. And another nice rally. And Century got a point and a kill there for Madison Wolf.
Another really great rally.
Absolutely.
Some good in-system plays, and
Century finds himself up by 4. Fitterer. Dig by Messer. Kept alive by Century, and there's a back row attack error. That'll go to St. Mary's. We can tell you that the UPS store brings you tonight's game. The UPS store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza in Minot. They're there for all your packing and shipping needs. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Jersey Mike's. Votes for this week's Jersey Mike's Player of the Week on the PSP Network Facebook page. Gracie Grimm, service error long is teams trade points. Patriots lead 10-6 on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. BNC National Bank, your life's busy. They make managing money easy with locations in North Dakota, Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online at bnc.bank. Lexi Gerving, she hits it heavy too.
She does, and she didn't have much of approach on that, but she did a really good job of getting up and getting on top of it and hit it hard.
Yeah, almost abbreviated the swing.
Yeah.
Right? Instead
it
of
was
the
just
big, long wind-up, it was kind of like, whoop.
Right, well, and she didn't have that, like I said, the great big approach. She kind of did that couple steps, and it worked for her that time.
Gabby Mann back to serve. Nice dig by Fitterer. Past a ding. Kill attempt by Backman is blocked. Now back to Backman. Tips it across, blocked again. Back to Backman. Dig out by Spees. Now back row Grimm. That goes long. I actually think that was going to be back row to Spees, but then it kind of got discombobulated because Spees had to dig it out.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. And those are tough. You, especially as a defensive player, you want to get that in the court, but don't swing a ton and just got to snap it down.
Logan Nisley, your returning first-team All-Stater, back in the lineup tonight, coming off a injury over the summer for the Patriots, serves it up. Oh, nice block. Return to sender.
Yeah, that's for sure. That one went straight down.
Claire Bauman and Quinn Coast double up, tag team that block down. Do they get a half a block each then?
You know, that's a good question. I think that they do.
Yeah. I'm no
But
volleyball scorer, I can tell you that.
Well, and I didn't get a lot of blocks in my career, so I'm going to have to look that one up and let you know the next go-round. Oh, that's a great hit.
Yeah. Oh, the overpass for Century, and Mickey Messer didn't miss that one. Her eyes got as big as watermelons right there.
Oh, for sure. That's what I think those front row hitters live for those.
12-8. Lexi Gerving back to serve as Century leads by 4. Oh, little dump.
And we haven't seen a ton of those tonight.
Nope.
It's been a lot of hitting, so that was a great mix-up.
Those sneaky setters.
Yeah. Those are fun, though, too, when they can just sneak it in there and you're like, where'd that come from?
It's got to feel good when you're Geneva Ding right there and just caught the defense completely off guard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, almost an ace. Grimm, back row attack. Good hit. Good save by the Patriots. Now Fridley cranks. Couple tips by St. Mary's, and it's saved. Tight set. And what do we got? Century into the net.
Yeah, that was a tight ball.
Both of them, the set and the attack were really tight to the net.
Yep.
And what do we got? Oh, a little perspiration.
Yeah, got to get that wiped up. Don't want any more injuries, that's for sure.
Hey fans, tonight's game brought to you in part by Prestwich Orthodontics. Visit them at mynotbraces.com. They offer free consultations and financing options to take your smile to the next level. Tonight's game also brought to you by Roger Ward Moving and Storage. RogerWardMovingandStorage.com. You can schedule your move there or find a quote. Roger Ward Moving and Storage, proud to bring you tonight's game. Is it fair to call volleyball a game, or is it truly a match?
I mean, I guess I always think of it as a game.
Yeah.
Anytime you're trying to win, it's a game, right?
I mean, it says right here tonight's game, but
yeah.
I can always edit that and say match.
I think it's interchangeable.
Okay, good.
Most people probably say game.
That probably says.
Maybe that's a Midwest thing.
Makes it easier when it's interchangeable.
Yeah.
Point 4 Century. St. Mary's couldn't get organized there, and the Patriots stretch it out to a 14-10 lead. Quinn Coast back to serve for Century. Dig by Gerving, set by Mann, swing by Armstrong. Bumped up by Fitterer, sent across on a push shot by Nisley. Near side Spees blocked. Armstrong, Mann, middle, Messer denied. Back to Mann.
Oh.
Gerving was almost a you got it, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Now it's tipped across and down for Erica Lee.
Right in that donut again. They got to figure out who's going to take those and just get there, move their feet and get there. They can do it.
I was looking at Erica Traum. She's talking to her assistant saying, Have I taken a timeout this set, or how many do I have left? That's usually the assistant's job to take care of that stuff. Good hustle by Mann, and a back row attack for Lexi Gerving goes into the nets, and now you do get an Erica Traum timeout on the court.
Yeah, they're still in this game. She doesn't want to let it get out of hand too far.
Hub International brings you this timeout. You can contact your local agents, Josh Cattell, Michael Borman, 355-3100 for your personal and business insurance needs. Set 3 went to Century, and now in set 4, the Patriots lead 16-10 over the Saints. We're back after this break on the PSP Network.
BNC has been here for over 25 years.
We're still a community bank that's there for you.
When you come in with your business plan, your vision, your idea, we can make it a reality.
I love seeing projects come alive for our clients.
We're real people helping real people.
We know you, and we're always happy to see you.
We build relationships. You're part of the BNC family.
We are part of the community.
It's what we're built on.
Yours truly, BNC.
Century by 6. Back in action from Lynette Olson Gymnasium at Century High School. Free ball for Century. Fridley off the block.
Yep, they took advantage of that free ball. That was a perfect pass, and Fridley took it right off the block there.
Patriots by a touchdown, 17-10 in set 4. Patriots looking to close it out in 4 as they lead 2-1. And they're going to get an ace. And Coast has been at the service line. I think she's stacked 4 or 5 together now.
Serving has been, I would say, pretty aggressive on both sides the whole game.
Nice dig there by Gerving. Set by Mann. Spees delivers.
That was a nice hit. She went right around the block down the line there and hit that back corner.
I'm telling you, man, she's on the near side. Just put it in the book.
Yeah.
Every time tonight when she's had a swing from that spot, it's been good things for St. Mary's.
That's right.
It's kind of like, you know, when you basketball, you have your favorite spot. Like,
I
always liked from the right corner.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like it was down every time.
Yep. Oh,
yeah, it hit the antenna, so that's going to be a point for Century. Is now they're cruising out to a 19-11 lead here in set 4.
Yep, St. Mary's needs to get this one back. I'm going to side out here.
Reminder after the game, again, our planning team, financial advisors, and Shots Crossroads post-game shows. There you get a Haven Fitterer. Check that Eden Fridley ace.
Yep, those are tough. St. Mary's needs to really shake that one off and not let it get in their head about it. Just get this next one.
Almost.
A great serve by Eden.
Yeah. Almost seems to me like St. Mary's won that set 2 and they kind of plateaued.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, the Patriots came back with a vengeance on that third game, and
yep.
Sometimes that can be tough to come back from.
But I still believe, in the grand scheme of things, if Century closes this thing out, St. Mary's going to look at this as a positive.
Oh, for sure. I would agree.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
they've played really well tonight. And taking that game from them, that was big.
Century gets it across. Now a middle swing goes wide for Matea Messer.
Yeah, that looked like it just went off like the top of her fingers, and she had no chance of snapping that down.
Patriots extend their lead to 9, 21-12. Fitterer has an ace.
That was a great serve.
Kind of right between Spees and Messer there. And
yeah, it just went right off her arms. She just needs to get over to it and get under it.
Gerving with the bump, gets it back. Left-handed roll shot, tips it across. Coast sets it up. Fridley had to save it across. Kukowski, back set down the line, wide for Summer Schweitzer. Century closing. Now this one I'm going to say right on a Serve Pro match point.
Yes, that's right. Except for, did they not change the score? I thought it was it's 23 still.
Tipped across by Gerving, saved by Century. Back set, Backman somehow got it over. Messer found a good spot. Fitterer kept it alive. A good hustle by Coast. And then St. Mary's had to scramble. But now
they got it.
The Saints get a point.
A lot of diving and good scrappy play on that one, and went St. Mary's way this time.
23-13, Patriots with the lead. And we mentioned tomorrow night we got football action, doubleheader, Minot at Legacy. That's a 6:30 start. Bismarck High at St. Mary's, that's a 7 p.m. kick. You can catch both those games on the PSP network. Century, Bauman, Kukowski sends it over, but that's wide.
That was a tight ball. That was tough. And
now you have a Serve Pro match point. Trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water, cleanup and restoration. 24/7 service from Serve Pro. Geneva Ding sends it into the Saints court. Gerving blasts one off the block.
Yeah, that was another hard hit by Gerving there. She swings so hard, and that time she was able to use the block and send it out of bounds.
And now Gabby Mann as we have another Serve Pro match point. Side out for Century, and that'll be the night as Fitterer gets it to Ding, back row. Fridley, saved by Mann. Set up by Grimm. Gerving, Fitterer digs. Pushed up, and now Backman wide.
Yep, no touch on that one, and it went out of bounds. It's another match point.
St. Mary's has saved 2 match points, and it's 24-15. Backman, Fitterer, Ding collide. Fridley bumps it over. Free ball Saints. Mann sets it up. Messer, yes! 3 straight for the Saints.
They're still in it.
Saints not going quietly. Early season contest here in the WDA. Mann serves it up again. Good serve. Fitterer, Backman. It's going to be a free ball for St. Mary's. It's bumped over by Fitterer. Mann sets it up. Armstrong, cross court. Fitterer dig. Ding sets it up. Back row Fridley. Dug by Spees. Mann, Gerving off the block. Saved by Coast. Now a free over ball and a point. Messer again takes advantage. I looked over to see if Coach Zastapul was going to call a timeout. No, she's getting a back massage right now.
No, I noticed that, the Century girls got together and they were obviously talking about something, and, which is something that Coach Zastapul has probably trained them to do, so it saves some of those timeouts. Get some of those leaders out there to, all right, let's do this.
Claire Bauman off the antenna. Point Saints. One-handed set there by Ding. Free ball for the Saints. They come near side Gerving. Cross court, Backman. Back to Backman. Shot down. And Century wins game 3. Set 4, 25-18, and that will take us to our planning team financial advisors, Shots Crossroads post-game show. We come back. Player and coach interviews here on the PSP Network. Century wins 3-1. 25-18 is your set 4 score. Back after this break on the PSP Network.
If it's fire damage, Agent Fred Iyer. From burnt to unburnt, he does that.
In southwestern and south central North Dakota, on any given day at any given moment, a Dakota Community Bank and Trust customer is logging in or signing on to do their online or mobile banking. We believe that community banking can blend both the past with down-home customer service in-house and the future with modern banking conveniences and technology for our customers anywhere, like here or here, all while honoring our long-standing tradition of community-first oriented banking here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
But Simon, what about mold? Agent Marlon Old. He holds the world record for fastest mold remediation.
All right, back in our planning team financial advisors, Shots Crossroads postgame, have to be joined by head coach of the Patriots, Jamie Zastapol. Hey, early season, second WDA game. I guess just talk about kind of the preseason and the progression here of a very young volleyball team that you have.
Yes, you know, we are really young and we're trying to piece some things together. Hopefully get some kids back from some injuries that we've had over the summer, but you know, it shows how much depth we have on our bench, the number of kids we can throw in different positions. Definitely excited about the youth, but you see a lot of mistakes from the youth as well, so cleaning some of those things up, but definitely pleased with what we've seen so far.
And you know, for the most part, tonight was a good volleyball match. There was not a lot of errors, whether that's service or attack errors. It was pretty clean volleyball for both teams.
It really was, and really competitive volleyball. It was fun. I think on both sides of the net, it was a good challenge for each team, and have to try to fight for some of things.
How was it to get Logan Nisley back in the lineup? Obviously, a first team returning All-Stater, so nice to have her back.
Yeah, you know, when you hear your returning Gatorade Player of the Year isn't going to be playing until October, it kind of takes a blow, right? But it's fun to have her back, and you know, she's been great. You know, on the sidelines as a leader, she's a good kid and a competitor. But we've had her in the back row, and it was fun to get her in one set today.
Hey, good win tonight, Coach. We'll be talking to you much throughout the season.
All right, thanks. I appreciate it.
All right, that's Jamie Zastapol, and I'm going to track down Claire Bauman here. Hey, nice game tonight, Claire. Congratulations on the win. I'm going to talk about a couple things here first. An intense match. I mean, nice crowd. St. Mary's brought it, and to come out with a win, that had to feel good.
Of course. Felt super good. You know, St. Mary's is just a super scrappy team. They get all balls up. That student section really helps them.
Talk about the attack for you tonight. You got a lot of good swings in, and were you feeling confident?
I was feeling confident. I have a lot of trust in my teammates. I trust that they're going to get it up to me, honestly.
I mean, it's kind of a different crew this year, right? I mean, you played a lot last year. What's it been like here in the preseason, summertime, getting used to kind of a all-new cast of characters?
Yeah, there's a lot of new faces, a lot of young faces that they just learn and they absorb all the information that we have to teach them.
So this is something that Mackenzie and I were talking about in the broadcast. It seems like you jump so high, you probably have more time to think about what you're going to do than some other players do. Is that kind of a true statement?
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty true.
It's good to have hops, right? How important was it for the team to get Logan back tonight?
Oh, Logan's just such a face that we just all know and love. She's there for everybody. We always count on her. We know she's going to get it.
Good job tonight.
Thank you.
That's Claire Bauman joining us on our post-game show. Also Jamie Zastapol. Take a timeout and more of our Shots Crossroad Planning Team Financial Advisors post-game after this timeout.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust.
Like our convenient online banking.
Along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment, for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
You remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zzz, zzz?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance? If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Inspections are free to ensure your vehicle is always in peak condition.
Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
Getting that perfect slice is satisfying, fulfilling, and rewarding too. But we don't do it for fun. We do it for fresh. Slice to order makes a sub above.
Todd Domrey's Mackenzie Quintus back at Century High School, putting a bow on a 3-1 victory tonight for the Century Patriots. They improved to 7-1 on the campaign. As I'm going to take care of that score. You know, when they turn the scoreboards off, it just doesn't quite look right, so I just turn it off. So you're going to have to trust us and understand that it was 3-1 Century. They win it tonight. They improved their overall record to 8-1. St. Mary's will fall to 5-3. Century now 2-0 in WDA play. St. Mary's 0-1 in WDA contest play. And we're on our Planning Team Financial Advisor Shots Crossroads postgame. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisor is here to help you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit them online at planningteam.com. And Shots Crossroads. Get filled up with their delicious menu, including the famous number 99. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome. Century wins this one 25-20, 25-18, and 25-11 were the 3-4 Century. St. Mary's won set 2, 25-21. So I think a well-rounded attack tonight for the Century Patriots. I thought they played good in the back line. The setters did a nice job tonight. They got a lot of good attacks and just a clean volleyball game. And I think you could almost hear it in Coach Zastapool's voice that, hey, man, this is pretty good, even though it's a young club, that I think she's impressed with them.
Yeah, I would say for sure. We talked about there wasn't a ton of errors in this game. It was a lot of, just really pretty volleyball. It's bump, set, spike, and they slammed it down. I mean, it was fun to watch.
Yeah, and as a coach, if it's clean, you have to be happy.
For sure.
Yeah, and just knowing Logan Nisley and how much she means to the school and the basketball team, to get her back in the lineup after missing, this is game 9 for the Patriots, you could just tell.
Yeah, for sure. That's just really exciting for them. It's exciting for her. It's just good to see her on the court.
Now we'll take one more break here as our post-game show rolls on. When we come back, we'll give you our player of the game tonight and our move of the game. Player of the game brought to you by Sport Clips, and our move of the game tonight brought to you by Jobbers Moving and Storage. Put a wrap on this one as Century wins 3-1 tonight on their home court.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust.
Like our convenient online banking.
Along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
In southwestern and south central North Dakota, on any given day at any given moment, a Dakota Community Bank and Trust customer is logging in or signing on to do their online or mobile banking. We believe that community banking can blend both the past with down-home customer service in-house and the future with modern banking conveniences and technology for our customers anywhere, like here or here, all while honoring our long-standing tradition of community-first oriented banking here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
Every 10 minutes, 3 people in the United States will die from a preventable incident. More people are dying on our roadways and in their homes than ever before, but that's where the North Dakota Safety Council can help. Safety is our mission, from the workplace to any place. We're a private nonprofit that offers more than 150 training courses that are dynamic, hands-on, and effective. From CPR and first aid to driver safety and even workplace violence preparedness, we want to make sure your loved ones come home safe each night. Go to ndsc.org to see how together we can make a difference.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
You remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zoom, zoom?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Purchase 4 eligible Firestone tires and receive up to $120 in a prepaid Visa gift card. Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
All right, Todd Domrys, Mackenzie Quintus putting a wrap on the Century victory tonight. Patriots win at 3-1 over a very game St. Mary's Saints club tonight. As hey, a tip of the cap to the Saints. It's not easy to come in against the team that's won 5 of the last 6 state titles and 8 straight WDA contests, WDA tournaments that is, and hey, you got a set. If you're the Saints, you hang your hat on that. And granted, sets 3 and 4 didn't go their way, but I think this is going to be a confidence boost for St. Mary's.
I think you're right. I think, like we said, they had a good weekend. I think they're an excited team this year.
I think so too, and they still got a nice 5-3 record here. Good start for the Saints, and better things to come. We'll have them a couple more times on the PSP network as our volleyball coverage continues, and we're on our Shots Crossroads Planning Team Financial Advisors post-game show. We can tell you that we're back on the air tomorrow night. Monad and Legacy football kickoff at 6:30. Bismarck High at St. Mary's kickoff at 7 o'clock. Catch both those tomorrow night on the PSP network. Next volleyball action for us will be September 8th. I have to look at my clock. What is it today? Next Thursday. A week from today. Next Thursday we will be at Legacy for Minot at the Sabres. That'll be our next volleyball broadcast on the PSP network. A couple things to take care of here in our postgame. First, it's our Player of the Game, brought to you by Sport Clips. They bring you the MVP of the matchup tonight, and they're home to the MVP haircut experience. They make you feel like an MVP at Sport Clips. Tonight's game MVP is, I think I'm going with Eden Fridley tonight.
Yeah, I think that's a good choice.
13 kills, a team high. 18 digs, a team high. What's a good dig number on a night?
I mean, I think 18's pretty good.
I mean, 13 kills is a lot.
Yeah.
That's a heavy hitting night, and she had a lot of good swings. Many of them from the back row tonight, but just an all around good effort for the junior Eden Fridley, and she's our Player of the Game tonight. Brought to you by Sport Clips, and they keep you looking your best. You can check in online with a hairstylist today at sportclips.com. Century, your number 1 team in the preseason coaches poll, wins this one 3-1, and it's time now for our move of the game, brought to you by Jobbers Moving and Storage. They can help you move across town or across the country. Locations in Bismarck, Minot, Fargo, and Aberdeen. Find them online at jobberswarehouse.com. Well, she finishes the night with 11 kills, but the move of the game tonight is there was at least 4, I'll call them Bauman big times.
I like that.
That were just blistered kills for Claire Bauman tonight, and I just got a kick out of her in the postgame. Hey, do you have more time to think about it? She's like, well, I guess so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm up there, so I'm thinking about it. But she gets up there.
Yeah, maybe it is an advantage, she's saying. Yeah. So, hey, your move of the game tonight is you can count them up, at least 1, 2, 3, 4 big-time kills tonight for the senior Claire Bauman. Jobbers Moving and Storage, they don't let you lose sight of the big picture. Their efficient step-by-step approach to move management keeps everyone on the same page. Locations in Bismarck, Minot, Fargo, and Aberdeen. Find them online at jobberswarehouse.com. Hey, Mackenzie, the one thing I didn't tell you was we're usually the last ones to leave the gym.
Oh, okay. Well, now I know.
Now you know. Hey, how did you enjoy the maiden voyage tonight?
Well, it was a maiden voyage, that's for sure, but it was fun. You know, I love the game of volleyball, and this was great volleyball tonight. And so I'm excited to be with you.
Well, and we're excited to have you along for the ride, and I thought you did a fantastic job. So two thumbs up from this play-by-play guy. All right, that'll put a wrap on our broadcast tonight. Big thanks to all of our sponsors tonight, BNC Bank for bringing you our scoreboard, our pregame brought to you by Shields, timeouts by Hub International, our intermission, and between sets tonight by Premier Chiropractic, our postgame brought to you by Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads, Player of the Game brought to you by Sport Clips, and our Move the Game brought to you by Jobbers Moving and Storage. Doubleheader football on the air tomorrow night on the PSP Network, Minot and Legacy, Bismarck High and St. Mary's, and that'll put a wrap on our broadcast tonight. For our camera operator tonight, who is Will Wida, my partner tonight, Mackenzie Quintus, I'm Todd Domrys, repeating your final score. Century wins this one 3-1 on their home court. Thanks for joining us, and until next time, so long from Century High School.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, LLC, doing business as Goss Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
The best part about working at BNC National Bank is developing relationships.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly.